What were you thinking and believing just before those images of porn came to your mind before you went to the computer?
I don't know what I was thinking, but I can feel my body go, like the jaw and the throat becomes very tight as you say that, right? As a
Okay.
response to what you're asking.
So were you thinking of something in the past, like mother, father, sister, brother, any of that, or work? You an addiction kicks in, honey, when we are troubled. We've got too much to do, too much in our head on a world that's not fair, on a world we've been slighted, a world where we're disappointed, um, and and all of those thoughts, they start piling up, and then you see in your mind's eye the people on your, let's say, ladies on the on porn, and then you feel that relief and you go there, or that curiosity, that relief, and you go there. And when you're there, it takes you out of responsibilities, the responsibilities you have in your life. And sometimes we just have to stop that. We just have to stop it. It's just too much. And we go to like alcohol, drugs, porn, whatever it is. Internet's a big one, period. And then the guilt.
It's tiring.
Yeah, and life piles up on you. It's escape. Porn, alcohol, drugs. It's an escape. It's a way of escaping the ego, and and we can take that ego, move it from our head to paper, and sit in it, and then notice you'll addict or you won't. You'll act on it or you won't, but you'll become wiser as you do these worksheets. So eventually, like, I don't have a problem in my life, not that I won't, but anything that comes to mind that looks like a problem, I've got a sane solution for. And and I'm familiar with the worst that can happen. The worst can happen is I would lose everyone and everything and be alone in the world with no support. No support. And do a worksheet from there. But if you want something exciting, you know, visually, worksheets, and noticing how you react when you believe the thought. And that's where those images pop up. But there's a solution to all of it when we're sitting in the work. So it literally is an internal screen we're watching. And when you see those screens, when you want to avoid something, life gets heavy. And in those moments where you're feeling guilty or wanting or sad, you know, for whatever, the ego doesn't need a reason, but it has its favorites there. They're like, poor me, there's something wrong in the world, I'm not enough, life isn't fair, all those things, no one cares. And then you see the screen in your mind's eye, and then your body just moves to it and can justify it. And it does strange things like, who cares? No one cares about me anyway. Or or that job that I've been putting off, it'll wait. So our responsibilities can pile up and then can get really rough, really, really rough. These worksheets, these worksheets. You could do a worksheet the on the on the women you watch
That,
during.
that would be, that would be men in my case.
Okay, men in your case, you could do the work on those men, and your whole worksheet on those men or one particular man there.
For example,
I don't know where my
my,
mind
my
goes.
thoughts about them.
I have to leave it to you to do that. Um, Imagine one of those men that really turned you on and do a worksheet on that man.
Okay.
Yeah, do a worksheet on that man.
Yeah. That seems a good headway.
Yeah,
That feels like a good one to
yeah,
begin with.
yeah, because you have no idea
Yeah, I think those are the ones I
man
really
is or
hate.
what that man is or what their lives are or just, but he is who you believe him to be. So a worksheet on that guy. And honey, let us know if you don't mind how that works out because I'm fascinated with it.
I would love to, Katie, because this is something I did the school with you a couple of years back, and I came back and I was free of it for 3 months, and it felt so good.
Yeah.
And then my urges just took over, and then I did some other workshop, and I've been working on this with since for so long.
Hmm.
And I feel so connected when I'm not watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and then
Yeah.
I'm so
Because watching it is a trance. And that's why people also for many other reasons, but that's one of the reasons people um, let's just try this on. Um, People love orgasm because their mind stops. It's just you're in a whole other world and there is no problem there other than the thought of of I'm not even it's just it's the whole world. It's a whole other zone. And on those zones on on are they can be they can move obviously your mind to that as opposed to doing what you've committed to, which is life. Yeah, it's it's an escape. So not right, not wrong, just worksheets, worksheets, worksheets. Yeah. Mother, father, sister, brother, without the motive of it ending your addiction. Just mother, father, sister, brother, world, um, people in your life, and um, and be gentle with yourself. You know, like coming off of something you're addicted to isn't easy because it's a perfect place to escape to.
Mm.
Especially, you know, it's sex. It's like not only is it ramping you up, but um, the experience of orgasm, you know, that's ego. You're up against a big deal there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like alcohol or drugs or any of it, any escape in this world. You know, it's the ego's world, and and if it's keeping you from having a better life, then there's a reason to be kind and generous to yourself and do your worksheets. You know, that's for me to sit in a worksheet is love making and it, you know, love making with the self and noticing what is not love when we notice how we react when we believe the thought and who we are without it. You know, we can see get a glimpse of a pretty good life. And compared with what we're thinking and believing, that's waking up to reality. You know, what is fantasy and what is real, as close as we can see real. My life, I've got work piled up and oh my God, and then addiction, computer, go there, and it just keeps piling up, for example.
I think we don't need to keep making porn. There's enough porn. There's so much porn. If we stopped, no one would like run out. No one's gonna see it all and go, what else? No one's gonna. It's not like Harry Potter, like, but then what? Like it's not. Yeah.